Hello friends. So now in this lecture we will study about the various parts of the constitution along with the articles covered by these parts. तो ये बेसिकली आपके प्रीलिम्स के लिए, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट प्रीलिम्स या सेंट्रल आईएएस के लिए या और अदर एग्जाम्स, कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपको ये टिप्स पे याद होना चाहिए. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं विदाउट वेस्टिंग मच टाइम. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पार्ट्स. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, ठीक है. So, starting with part 1, which is Union and its territory. Union and its territory 1 to 4. Then part 2, which is citizenship के provisions हैं इसमें 5 to 11. Then part 3, बहुत important, fundamental rights 12 to 35. Then part 4, DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy 36 to 51. गवर्नमेंट को किस तरीके से एक्शन लेना चाहिए, क्या ड्यूटीज हैं गवर्नमेंट की, रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज. देन पार्ट 4A, विच इज फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज 51A. सो दीज आर दी important parts. अब आगे चलते हैं 51A. Then we have part 5th. Then we have part 5th. Then we have part 5th, which is union government. ठीक है, 52 to 151. Then part 6, state government, which is 152 to 237. Part 7 is repealed. Part 8, which is 238 to 242, union territory. Part 9th is panchayat, which is 243 to 243O, which is part 9th. 9th A, which is municipalities. 243P to 243ZG. Then we have part 9th B, which is cooperative societies. Cooperative societies. ये कहाँ से है? 243ZH to 243ZT. ठीक है. Then part 10th, which is 244, to 244A. Part 10th, which is scheduled and tribal areas. ठीक है. Then after part 10th we have part 11th, which is 245 to 263. It is to 245 to 263. Relations between union and states. ठीक है. Then part 12th, 264 to 300A, which is finance. ठीक है. Property, contracts, and suits. Then we have part 13th, which is 301 to 307, freedom and intercourse, freedom, commerce and intercourse within the territory of India, intercourse within the territory of India. Then we have part 14, which is 308, which is from 308 to 323, which is election commission, not election commission, it is actually 308 to 323, which is the services under the union and states. Union and states. Then 320, 13, then part 14th A, then we have part 14th A, which is 324, which is 324, 323A, which is 323A to 323B, which is tribunals. Then we have part 15, which is 324 to 324A, 324 to 329A, which is election commission, EC. Elections actually, this is not election, elections. 324 to 324A. Then we have part 16, 330 to 342. Okay, official language. So 330 to 342 is special provisions with respect to classes. Special provisions with respect to certain classes. Then we have 343, 351, official language. Then emergency provisions. So 16, so this is part 17. Then we have part 18th is emergency provisions. Emergency provisions. 352 to 360. Okay. Then part 19th is, which is from 361 to 367, which is miscellaneous. 361 to 367. Then we have from 360, then 368, part 1020, which is the amendment of the constitution, amendment procedure, which is 368. Then 369 to 392. Then 369 to 392, which is part 21, which is the temporary provisions, transitional provisions. Then 393 to 395. This is part 22 part, which is the short title, commencement and repeals. Short title, commencement authoritative text in Hindi and repeals. Authoritative text in Hindi and repeals, which is 393 to 395. So these 22 parts, these are the 22 parts which are very important. You should remember these parts. तो बेसिकली these are the various parts. तो इसमें important parts हम एक बार देख लेते हैं. एक तो part third which is from 12 to 35, part 4 36 to 51, then part 4A fundamental duties, then 324 to 329A which is elections, then 323A to 323B which is the tribunals, and then we have 352 to 360 which are the emergency provisions. Then panchayats, municipalities, union territories, very important. Panchayats, union territories is from 243, from 239 to 242, then 243 to 243 to 243O which is panchayats, 243P to 243ZZ municipalities and cooperative societies. Then 244 to 244A, not that much. Scheduled and tribal areas. 45 to 263, 245 to 263 relations between the union and states. 264 to 300A, not much important. 301 to 307 freedom, commerce and intercourse within the territory of India, that is important. 308 to 323 which is services under the union and states, ठीक है ना, that is important. Then tribunals, elections, and so 352 to 360. So these are the important parts. You must remember these parts. तो ये बिल्कुल टिप्स पे याद कर लीजिए. Part third, part 4, part 4 थे. Then part 5, 6 not much important. Part 7 repealed. Part 8 which is 239 to 242, yes, important. Union territories, part 9th, 8, part 9th, part 9th है, part 9th भी important. Part 10th, scheduled and tribal areas, important. Part 11 which is relations between union and states, that is also important. Then part 12 is not important. Part 13 is important, freedom of trade. Then part 14th is important. Part 15 is tribunals. Part 14th is tribunals. Part 15 is elections, important. And part 18 finally emergency provisions are important. So these are the parts which are important. You must remember. और ये एक तरह से इनको याद कर लीजिए टिप्स पे. तो ये पार्ट्स विद द आर्टिकल्स, ये क्वेश्चन पूछा सकता है. क्या आएगा? मैचिंग आएगा. पार्ट 9th इज obviously part 9th is बताओ that is पंचायत. 9th 9A municipalities, ये आएगा पार्ट विद their section. Part 15 elections. Part 18 emergency provisions, है ना. Part 15 election. Part 16 special provisions with respect to certain classes which is 330 to 342, है ना. तो ये आएगा, मैचिंग आ सकता है. तो ये याद करें. और नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में विल स्टडी अबाउट दी वेरियस फीचर्स ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया. टिल देन वेट फॉर माय नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.